Hi, this is Polly again. I am now getting ready to take the warp off the warping mill. So we'll try to keep it as perfect looking as possible, but it won't be because it never is when I do this. But just to explain a few things to you. Up here I have a center thread that has gone over and under every 18 threads. That helps me keep track of how many inches I have going on the loom. So I know that I have 360 threads here. Here, this is called a cross. So here you have an X. It just kind of interlaces like an X. And those X's, what that does is it keeps all the threads in order. So I tied the tops here, and then what I'm going to do is called a chain. And it's like crocheting by hand, and you're actually just looping the threads all within each other. That's going to help me keep everything in order for going to the loom. So I just wanted to give you a breakdown of what was going on with this, and then I will go ahead and get ready to take this off the loom. So mind you, we're trying to keep the threads all in order. We're trying to keep the threads in the tension they were in when I started this. So this is just going to take a little bit. And there's also, as I start to undo this, you're going to see that there is a variegated yarn here. That is basically just that was the measuring thread that I went with initially to go ahead and measure out the 5 yards so I knew when to stop. So those are the dogs barking at somebody that made a thump. So hopefully my husband's okay while I'm in the midst of doing this. We just had the garage door repaired today, so he's out there probably checking it. So hopefully everything's okay. So here I am getting the rest of the threads together. So I'm trying to keep it fairly tight. I know when I watch videos where they're teaching you how to do this, they stress on how to do it, and I'm like, it's not perfect anyway, so I'll do the best I can, and the towels turn out right. And because you're also adjusting the tension as you load the towels onto the thread onto the loom. So that you'll see there as well, that we're also working that. Glad I gave the precursor that said, hey, this isn't going to be perfect. But this keeps most of the threads in order. It'll help me because you have to thread through the heddle. It's threading through different little shafts that will lift and lower, and you have to keep the threads kind of in order so they don't get tangled up and you can get through the end of the warp. So it did take me about an hour. I had other stuff going on that I was doing, but it did take me about an hour to get this stuff done. So just to give you a heads up. And you can see that I have the thread staying here. That's because I'll be doing another warp with this kind of, for more towels. I have an 8 shaft and a 4 shaft, so I'll be doing both of them. So here I'm pulling off the threads. So this is what it looks like. The next video you'll see me going ahead and starting to get that on the loom. Thank you very much. Have a great day. And we'll talk to you soon when I start doing the threading onto the loom.